Come on in this house.
What a money reside, what a money reside.
Welcome back to the Neighbor Black Podcast. This is Big Boy the Boss, aka the Money Quarterback, where the money resides, man. This episode 52, the last episode of the year, the last episode of our first year. But what up, Devin?
There's money out here for the making, man. It's up to you if you want to go out there and take it. I'm from South Carolina. What's up, Bit?
What's up? What it do, everybody? Last podcast of the year, maybe. 52, boy. It's been a long journey. But, hey, I ain't a businessman. I'm a businessman. And just know that
my business, damn.
Organization, man. And it starts with organization. And that's what you got to have.
On me over here,
What's up with you, Jeremy?
Your little gay ass
with that wild shit, man.
What these boys got going on over here?
over there.
I'll get my goddamn water. I'll get my damn water.
And said, ain't nobody touching your little gay ass.
You just lie straight in your face like you just touched me. How you gonna not tell me?
Get my goddamn wrong, goddamn.
Jern, what's happening, man? What's up with you?
Shit, man, cooler, man. Gotta go to work later on.
Ooh, hey, you know this man working his days, but he working long days out here.
Working man out here, man. We all trying to get it, man. In 2021, it's gonna be where the money resides, definitely for us, cause we gonna be putting in the work the same as we did 2020, but just to the next level.
It's a whole nother level.
Gotta be like that, man. It's just crazy how fast this year been, because at first it was like we chilling doing the podcast, and then Corona started. Then when Corona happened, everybody's sitting down, and then the world just still going though, and that's what you saw.
Yeah, life was still moving,
Yeah,
but
Life kept moving.
Going.
the crazy thing about, like, say we started this podcast, this was a sports podcast. Like, we're on the sports perspective and stuff. Cause we started this podcast because, like, we got tired of people talking about stuff that they talk about on their podcast instead of, like, breaking down sports. But then when you start having something in your life going on, you get to a point where, like, I don't got time to talk about sports as much no more, because, like, they live in their dream. I'm not an athlete right now. I would like to be, but I'm not. So I need to live my dreams. And, like, you can't live your dreams through other people watching them on TV, because at the end of the day, you go to sleep at night broke, pockets empty. They go into the club when they get out of there. Like, you heard about James Harden?
James Harden be all over the place. We got 2 days off. We going to Vegas.
Yeah, we going wherever we want to go,
Let's
man.
do it.
Money got to be spent, man.
Say they gave little baby 500,000.
Yeah,
Man,
easy.
you feel me? Like,
And a bunch of honey buns.
where them friends at, man? Where them friends at? And a bunch of honey buns.
Yeah.
What the honey buns for?
Who knows? But they
He
say
like
he
honey
ate all
buns
the
like
honey
that?
buns.
He
though.
ate them all? James Harden
They
ate
said
them
James Harden ate all the honey buns. They say he gave him the little baby and then took him back, man. That
all.
boy
James
was
Harden
heavy
back,
out there,
man.
boy.
He finally came back, man. Hey, I ain't finna miss no game checks. He make too much money to miss game checks.
Yeah.
Think about how much his game checks is. Probably over 500,000 a game.
Now he get paid like $45 million a year, something like that.
45 million.
It's
so
up there, yeah. It's up there.
82 games. That's over $500,000 a game.
That's a good penny, man.
Every 4 quarters he's making about 150,
Good chunk
man.
of change.
Yeah.
150 a quarter.
Hey, think about when he sit down some quarter. Think about he only have to play the whole game. That's how he look at. That's his job or whatever. So I got good little free checks
As he's
today.
sitting on the bench, he like, shit, where I'm going to go spend this money at?
Yeah,
tonight, man?
we finna fly to Vegas because the same prices we have for stuff, he have for stuff too.
Yep.
He just live in a lot of abundance because he got so much money and cash flow coming in. I think the NBA get paid every 2 weeks. Imagine his 2 week checks, man. They play 5 games in 2 weeks, man. They'll go taxing, 2.5 million, probably like $1.2 million every 2 weeks.
Club
Dog.
legend, though. They say he a strip club
He
legend.
He
can be.
1.2 million a week.
Think about the place he stay at. Think about,
Every 2 weeks. Think about that. That's
think-
like somebody gets $600 every week, but they get paid $1,200 a week.
Yeah.
But he get paid $1.2 million.
God,
You'll be straight. Like when you young, you'll be straight with $600 a week, $1,200 every 2 weeks. You feel me? Like you'll be real straight with it. But he getting 1.2 million.
600,000 every 2 weeks.
1.2 million, dog. That is
A month.
that's crazy, man.
2021. It can be done because Elon Musk wasn't even in the top 10 of money.
Yeah.
when this year started.
Last year. Yeah.
Where he was
He was in like 17 or something. But guess what he at now?
number 2.
Like Elon,
He
I
worked for it.
read some stats because, like, man, there's so many stuff going on with Tesla and all that stuff. But I read some stats. Elon Musk in April, he was worth $24 billion. In September, he was worth $65 billion. Now he worth $157 billion. Like, that's crazy, man. Like the trajectory that Tesla has went on. And, like, I literally, sad face to me. I had 7 shares of Tesla at $344, and I sold them on September the 20-something. Like, think about
Panicking.
it. Panic sold.
No patience.
I sold it for a loss, actually, because I was so panicked. I was like, why is it dropping like this? Because I was just a new person in the market. I didn't know what was going on. That's like $2,100 I lost.
That hurt.
That hurt. That hurt. Man. Could just been holding.
He's
You
off shares.
Never know
He's off shares.
where it's gonna go. just like XOXL, just like a Zoom.
Yeah.
We had these shares so early in the game. Moderna, I bought Moderna at $25.50.
Yeah.
Moderna's running around like $150 now. I had 4 shares at $25.50 each, so that was like $102 all into Moderna, which would be worth right now. 150 times 4, $600.
Yeah.
So $100 would turn to $600. That's a $500 gain if I was just held and been patient. So
That
now
come
I'm
with
gonna have to
the
pay
learning
taxes.
curve, though.
Yeah, it's
That
a
come
learning
with the
curve.
learning
You know,
curve.
you gotta
gonna
learn.
go out there and you gonna find the stuff that's gonna work for you, but you gonna be, the more that you focus on the stuff that work for you, you gonna be done forgot about some other stuff that work out too. So you gonna be so zoned in the, okay, this is how I want to make my plays, that is other plays that's just passing you by, and then once you see them pass you by, you like, man, fuck, man, I knew I should have, but hey, man, it's a learning curve.
It's a learning
man.
curve, just like Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
I knew
Oh
about
my
Bitcoin
God.
the last run up, and
Oh
I
my
ain't
God.
jump in after the last run up, and it ran up again. But I was at least in. I bought the first time a Bitcoin in August when it was around $12,000. I only like bought $120 worth. But I've been putting money in it a little bit, so I'm up $200. I can say it. At least I made a little bit of money off Bitcoin, you know?
Through the
You
wave.
came back and got
I made
some
no
money.
money because I invested no money. Like
That's
I said,
how
if
I
you don't
did.
invest, you won't get no money
If
out
you
of
don't
it.
get on the field, you can't make no touchdowns, man.
Never.
Play,
The
man.
money quarterback be making plays, you did.
But yeah, man, we got this different set though, right? I gotta say this, like this different set. I can't even see Devin right now, man. Like, well, how Devin look? Like, I'm saying, like,
Man, I look handsome. I look luxurious,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
'Cause, like,
My
the
mama
different-
raised me to look this good, and it just came out the way I needed it to be.
no, I was saying, cause this dog, cause we gotta get this new set together and everything, since like everything changing up or whatever. So
Hey,
like,
man.
gotta figure some stuff out. Still touching on you or whatever.
I'm
Still
real
touching.
frisky over
Ah.
here, man.
But yeah, man.
we can't see each other, but we working on it, man. It's a new set, man. That's how things go sometimes, man.
Shaking the movement, boy. Like I said, we progressing. 'Cause like I said, back to like where we started at, like episode 1. Like I'm
Long
telling, we
time
say this
ago.
every week, but people don't understand how crazy it is to do something for 52 straight weeks. That's crazy to me. Like,
I
like I
mean,
said,
even with us on this smaller set than what it was, I mean, we still got more room than when we started with episode 1. though.
exactly.
Episode 1 was a different world, man.
Different world, like the stuff we doing now, easily the stuff like what we couldn't even imagine. Like I'm saying, you just doing a podcast, it makes you grow in life, man. Everybody should document, because it's like a documentation of life, and just like putting up videos, taking pictures of all that, like document this stuff, man. Because
You get really document your whole year.
yeah, it makes you want to work harder because you see what you could have done better, but you, like I said, you really can see or listen to it. Like I was listening to, he told me to listen to the podcast episode 28. And basically saying like it was a cool
Yeah, you
podcast.
need to listen to that one too. Like
28?
Yeah, 28. It's like the first video we put up on YouTube or whatever. We were talking about like business credit, doing service business, like, cause at that point in time, he hadn't made all the money in the market or whatever. We were just talking about like all the stuff we study and what we trying to learn and what we trying to like put into works and stuff like that. And we still got to do what we said on that episode.
Yep.
We were talking about getting on Facebook. We bullshitting with that. We were talking about doing a lot of stuff that we need to listen to and actually do, because if we put them words that we were saying into action, stuff will change.
Yeah,
We'll
and
grow.
people have a hustler spirit, and the hustler spirit, you're gonna latch onto a lot of stuff that's gonna, take you further where you're trying to go. So it's a lot of stuff that you might come out your mouth and say that you probably forgot that you said it, and you ain't even focused on doing it because you got other avenues that you're trying to reach out to.
That's so real.
And that's why it's good to go back and listen to an old podcast and be like, damn, I did say I was gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, let me go ahead and do that and quit tripping.
They'll get it done because I said I'm gonna do it. So if I said I'm gonna do it, then I need to be
Gotta
getting it
do it,
done.
yeah.
You gotta get it done. Whatever. Just going back to listening to these old podcasts, like it does make you like want to prosper more or whatever. Because like our ideas and ideologies done. My junk don't progress. How I look at the world is totally different. Like it's like it's levels. Like I say, in my opinion, I wasn't no person that never thought that I need to be given anything. But like now I know you have to get out and go work for what you need. Like whatever you want in your life, work as hard as you can work to get it. Because I mean, I ain't gonna say you can get all the way to there, but you can get close to it. At least you can have.
It's a journey.
Yeah, it's all about the journey. Get it done.
It's
And,
kind
and you don't never want to quit either, because like you could just be working on something for, let's say, 2, 3, 4 years straight. Your blessing might not hit you to the 5th year. You
Fifth
just
year.
got to keep going though.
Yep.
Like you said, it ain't over until you quit or some shit.
It ain't over.
Yeah, it ain't over till you quit. So you go out there and you put your best foot forward. Like you just gonna keep learning, but it's learning up, like Bit Boy always say.
Yeah,
You
it ain't-
keep learning
you fail
up,
up.
and then one day you gonna hit, and then once it hit, you gonna wipe your forehead and be like, damn boy, I done worked my ass off for this one.
Exactly. It ain't over until you win. It ain't over until you quit. We ain't want even think about
Yeah,
quitting.
you can't fail until you quit. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
yeah, you feel me? Like if you don't quit, you ain't failing. You
Yeah.
just still in the process of getting there.
Yeah.
Like you don't call that a failure
It's to the journey.
It's a
You
journey.
still making your way to get there. Like I say, we do not know what next year gonna bring us, but I can tell you this: we definitely didn't know where. Like I say, today, last year, we would be in this
We
predicament right
didn't
here.
know this.
This
We
is
couldn't
different.
even imagine being in this predicament at this point last year. So imagine where we could be next year at this point. Because what I imagine, I could be even further than that.
Right.
Elon Musk didn't imagine being the second richest person in the world in like 8 months, but he there.
He there.
Because he had made something great.
Yep, he did something great. Like I say, it's all about. Like I say, he had a. Like I say, people say organization. Like I say, you organizations and organizing. Man, everybody needs to be organized. Cause once you get organized, get all that clutter, you can think clearly. Like this man had a plan. Like I read some stories about Tesla millionaires or whatever. They call themselves Teslaionaires. Basically saying like they believed in Tesla for so long, they started putting money into Tesla in like 2017. He put $10,000. He said he could continue to put a little bit of money to Tesla ever since then. But now he done made over $1 million off $10,000, and that's what you could do. That's like I seen this chart. I might have it in my phone, but it said you could have invested like $10,000 into Tesla in like 2000s. Like whenever it came 2007, and you'll be worth $1 million. It'll be worth $1 million right now. Like just last year, you could have invested 127K into Tesla in December of last year, and it'll be worth $1 million right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. In 1 year, you'd have turned 127K to $1 million. Like I saw one guy. Like I said, you saw that guy. I sent you the picture.
Yeah, he turned 1.1 million into
13 million
Quick.
off Tesla
18
shares.
months.
They don't understand this,
Quick.
man. Like
It's money out here.
That's why it be frustrating y'all when y'all pass on the play or y'all was in it and y'all ain't like the results that y'all seen and you come right back out of it, and then when it finally do hit, you be like, damn, I was in there. It's plays like that'll make you be like, well, I really should have just held on.
Just
to it.
held.
18 months. Like who thinking 18 months up the road? Like, okay, I'm gonna just sit on this,
Yep.
and one day it's gonna do something, and then 18 months later, millionaire. Thank you.
The thing about it, I have saw it though
Thank you.
because when I bought Netflix in 2017, I bought it at $189. Now it's at $533. So if you buy and you hold and you just patient, your money is just gonna grow.
Yep.
That's why you gotta have quantity.
Yep.
Like we saw the dude had that was 7,700 shares of Tesla
Yeah.
at $71.
Money. That many shares at that price. Think about it, cause I have.
He ain't hurting no more.
I got about 17 shares. I got about 17 shares of Apple right now at $86. Apple at like 27. So I'm up $30 a share. So I'm up 30 times 17.
Yes.
So that's a good. I mean, that's a good amount. But I mean, it would be nice if it was 160 shares.
Yeah, it'd been like 500 shares and your average price was $5.
Because what? Yeah, that'd been perfect. But why? Didn't notice that all either. But when Apple was down to about 109 or whatever, I should have been buying that dip as much as I could, so I could get my price higher, but I get more shares.
have more shares when it go up.
And the more it go up, that's the more money you make. That's what I'm saying. Investing. If you don't, I mean, investing could be a job because to right now it is my job, but I'm definitely got more things I want to do or whatever. But right now I can figure this thing out and do it. But like you can invest your money and like 2 days later, like I say, if you put $100 on something and 2 days later it's turned $200, I consider that a win.
Yeah, you did all right for yourself.
You did all right for yourself, and that's what if you just do the homework, man. Because it's so much more. Cause I be thinking about like sitting at home right now, like just doing what I've been doing the last week. This first week in my life, being able to just sit back and just reflect and reassess. Like, cause I know for a fact people do so much stuff in life because of capital, which I've been knew this or whatever. It's like people, it feels so nice to be able to sit home, but also be like, I have enough capital to not have to worry about like how I'm gonna eat or pay my bills tomorrow or next month or the month after that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool.
You got that nest egg, and that's what you want. You want a nest egg.
You want that, no, exactly. You want that feeling or whatever. I believe like, that's why I say, man, it's skills, man. I wake up at 6:30 every morning. A lot of people hate get up in the morning, but I get up every morning happy because guess what? Like I said at the start of the podcast, I'm a business man. I'm working for myself now. So everything that I eat is because I go fish for it. Nothing is given to me now, and I feel that this is the perfect way for me to be in my life. I want to be the person going to fish for myself. Cause like I say this, I was at the JD. I was in Northwoods Mall in Charleston yesterday. And the JD is like I also, me and you talked about this before too. Like, so it's a police officer at the front letting people in or whatever. So like 3 people walked out. So me and Chantal and Kim, we walked in, and like she had stopped us. She like, he got to let us go. Like, no, he don't. 3 people walked out. So 3 people can walk in, just like when people be at the self checkout. And like they'll just wait for somebody to tell them to go to one when it's open. You don't have to tell me to go there. I see one open. I'm going. I'm going. Like, you know, it's about a mentality. Like, you gotta go get what you want. Maybe you can get hindered and pushed back and like falters and all that stuff. But hey, just go get what you want. Like don't wait, man.
Yeah, it was like that at Tallahassee. They don't do that in Columbia too much. Like you got to wait for a certain amount of people to come out. But it was like that in Tallahassee. So we standing at the door. They was like, "Oh, we at capacity." I'm like, "All right, bet." Soon as 2 people walk out, before they even come all the way out the door, I'm in the door.
I'm in the door.
Yeah, I'm in the door. No, okay, 2 in. No, ain't no 2 in. I'm already in.
Yeah, I'm here. One more in.
I'm here.
about, man?
You did. You feel me? Just like going to 5 Points, I hated going out there because all the racism out there. They always got a dress code that's trying to literally tell black people not
Don't
to
come out
Yeah,
here.
no hats, no sagging,
No camouflage.
camo.
I don't even want to wear this
no
camouflage.
sneakers.
Did you hear about Donald Trump talking about giving clemency to Ross Albright?
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I mean, in a way, because he built something that he ain't have no control of what they were doing. I know they said he was trying to get people murdered for hire and stuff like that, but that's kind of the life he was in. But I don't feel like he did that much wrong.
No, he really revolutionized
What's the
world.
background story?
Ross Albright, he the one that made the Silk Road on the
Oh
dark
yeah,
web.
yeah.
Like you know he in jail for life or whatever.
Yeah, it got out of control.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because like he was having Bitcoin like transferred when Bitcoin was
I think
super
y'all told
cheap.
that story
Yeah,
a
we
bit
told the
before,
story,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
but at that time I knew about Bitcoin. They were saying this is the future like coin, and I looked it up. I was studying that coin, still didn't figure out a way to invest in because capital. When you think about it, I'm working at Walmart at that time. I gotta pay my bill. I'm literally living in the point of my life where I might got $150 to last me 2 weeks after I gotta pay my bill. If it's the rent check, I'm struggling.
Yeah, we all
You
been
did?
there,
You feel
man.
me? So
We all been
yeah,
there.
you can look up that stuff and think about it, but they ain't even tangible because I gotta actually eat with this money.
You ever calculate your money like when you about to get paid or whatever? Like, man, I got all my bills gonna be like $304 and my check gonna be $470.
Ooh, them days was
we all
not the
been
days I wanted to be in, but that's the days that made you who you are today, though.
That's the truth.
And that's why I'm able to have my expenses low and have more money because I don't want to go back to that life where I got to think about how I'm going to pay this and how I'm going to pay that. You did? Because it's more things to worry about in life, way bigger things to worry
more.
about. And goddamn think about paying bills.
Money is not.
Jeremy know about it.
Way more.
He got a lot to worry about.
He got a lot. But I said money is just a tool to not. Because like I say, if you got the money, you can worry about so much other things in life. Like you can really go about your dreams.
Yeah.
But when you ain't got, you gotta have the money. But when you got other problems, because like think about like, say, Jeremy, I go through problems too. Everybody go through problems. But like, if you go through problems and you, like I say, think like I told, we had this conversation on the pod before, like being at work, especially on night shift, going through problems. Oh my God, it's like
with no music.
hey, with no music.
Y'all
Like,
tough for that one, boy.
Oh my God,
Y'all can always have stuff in
Yeah,
my
y'all
ear.
tough.
They tough, like I say, because I had music in my ear. I was at work. Hey, I had music every day.
Your hair long enough for it.
No, my beanie was long enough.
yeah,
my
yeah.
beanie covered my ears. You feel me? That's all I.
This man bald headed, man.
Hey, that mean my head real cold. Yeah, that mean my head real cold.
He wore sock every day to work.
Every day,
Yeah.
June, July, August, September, May. I don't care. I'm wearing skunk hair all day. What you gonna say?
Listen to this. This what's gonna make me get through my shift, man. I got to listen to something.
I gotta
Podcast, music, book, something.
For real. Like you got to, for real, man. 'Cause I'm telling you, like dealing with a job is so repetitive. Like I said, you're like a robot. I'm just doing the same thing every day and doing the same thing every day. Like there's no progress to it. Cause like, especially if you don't see yourself a future with this place, I don't want to move up to this place. So I just want to get my check and go home. So like at some point in time, that's going to get very old. Cause just going somewhere to get a check, I'm telling y'all, like, you know how I go. I mean, everybody say this, but like, I don't have no cash flow, but having a little bit of cash flow makes me know that like, money do not bring happiness. Happiness brings happiness.
Y'all know being able to be peaceful and happy in your life and happy with the things you're around and the things you're doing. See Dez on the field. You remember last week he said he retired and stuff like that. You know, he gets so emotional, and I know that's his like character and that's his character flaw that he's so emotional. But you can't be so emotional and just tweet
And
things
tweet that
like
kind of stuff.
You feel me? Like, cause you know you want to play football. That's why you back now after all these Achilles tears. You've been gone for 2 years.
Limping,
You're like, man, I'm
running.
done.
He just
They
got
make
the
me
rough
mad.
end of the stick, man.
Yeah, he got the rough
don't-
end of the stick,
and
though.
He don't know how to handle it, man.
He don't know how to
He's
handle it.
an emotional person. You go from being Dez, a superstar, to, I mean, y'all remember
He
when
still
Dez...
caught it now.
Yeah.
He caught it.
Yeah.
He caught it. You know, that's what he known for now.
Yeah.
That's a good pass, Lamar. But what were we just talking about?
We're talking about just life.
Just
like,
life being
Yeah.
at work and how you losing so much time to work and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, man. Like what
And
was
money don't buy happiness.
money
and all
just
that.
don't about happening, and work is literally taking so much out of our lives. We're better than our job. Just know that you're better than your job. You gotta use your job to catapult you to the next level. Use your job as capital, like I say, because they use you for labor. You're a number, and think about this. when you log into like your job, you put in a number, right? When you log into your prison, it meant that you gotta put in a number, right? It's the same different. You just there because it's like a jailhouse. You kind of connect to your job.
And guess what?
For that reason only.
And when you leave that job, just like you leave that prison, they erase your number and fill somebody else into that place and just replace it. That's all you are, and that's why I say like build something that's forever lasting. Because like at the end of the day, you can work at that job for 35 years and be the greatest employee ever. Matter of fact, you can move to be the plant manager. But guess what? The day you retire, they gonna replace you and say, guess what? We're gonna get somebody else in here because whoever owned that place, they still gonna own it.
Exactly.
You just gonna be a number.
A lot of people don't understand that. People say life is too short, but it's because it's 24 hours in a day. If you go to work for 8 and need 8 hours of sleep, how many more hours you got?
Yeah,
left
life
for
is
yourself?
short then.
Life is very, very short.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when you talking to a grown person, like an adult, they're going to go to work for their 8 to 10 hours, maybe even 12, but they only going to sleep for like 4 at a time, 4, 5
Sometimes
maybe. And it's like they got to be back up because I ain't got enough hours in my day to just be sleeping for 8 hours.
I don't
need
have
as
the
many
time.
hours to myself that I could use so I can, let my money work for me and take it to the next level.
But at the same time, that's not good too, because we do, as humans, we don't need the time to at work. We need less time at work because we do need the time to sleep. Because you gotta think about it. Your body is like anything else. Like it regenerates while you're sleeping. And then think about it. You can regenerate while you sit on the couch chilling, but your body ain't gonna regenerate as fast while you sleeping. Because when you sleeping, your body ain't doing nothing else besides sleeping. So it regenerates.
resting.
Think about how great your face be looking when you wake up in the morning. I mean, my skin be looking flawless because like it's fresh morning. It's done rejuvenated. Like you ain't been eating no candy. You ain't been drinking no soda to puff it
All
out.
your skills that did got to be replaced overnight because you just been this.
I watched a video like that. It's like he had broke it down or whatever. It's so much.
Yeah, sleep is very pivotal.
It's
very
pivotal.
important.
You need
Very.
it.
But your job gonna rob you of your sleep.
Yes,
that's
that's
why
what
you
I was
got to
getting at.
figure out a way to hustle your way up out your job.
Got my
Because
face.
they gonna rob you of your.
No, I like you about to say
They gonna
something.
rob you of your time and your sleep, man.
Yeah.
You need your sleep, but if you know that you got to go and put in all these hours for these people, like, hey, you gonna go home and sleep the rest of your
You
day?
don't have to.
Really? Like,
Unfortunately.
no, I'm not.
No, you didn't. Cause think about it. Like
I'm
think
not.
about this, Germs. You do it now. Say like say like you get off on a So you work Friday nights, right? Yeah. So you get off on the Saturday morning. You be off, right? Right. So basically saying like, do you sleep? You ain't gonna sleep for 8 hours. You ain't gonna sleep from 7. Let's say you get home at 8 o'clock. You ain't gonna sleep from 8 to 4.
4 to 5 hours. Man.
That's all you can do because you gotta get that quick power 4 to 5 hour nap and get up with your day because. Think about they took half your day already from you. like think about he get off at 7 o'clock. That's already at Friday morning.
Yeah.
You gotta go to sleep. So by the time your day really gonna start, it's already Friday.
Yeah.
Really. Or Saturday. And then you have to come back on Mondays, most time Monday night.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this little
So
bit
you
of
get
money.
at least you get Saturday night and Sunday,
You feel me?
and then you get Monday
Not this
morning.
week. Not this week.
Yeah, not this week or whatever because the holidays or whatever. That was a Christmas coming up and
Yeah.
stuff like
But
that.
he also gotta work, to like
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this little bit of money, and for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours, you mine, boy.
Your mind now.
You
'cause
mine.
It's crazy because they know we need the money.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's why anybody at the job, plant manager down, you there because you need money.
Mm-hmm.
Like Walmart, Sam Walton, you can't change the name of Walmart because he owned that. But the store manager and the general manager, any manager besides Sam Walton can be replaced. Sam Walton can't be replaced.
I can't remember the number, but they had a hell of a year. The Waltons had a hell of a year.
All of them.
Hell of a year.
Good year. I mean, it's like you should have knew it though.
Yeah.
You mean everybody sitting home, where they gotta go more? To the grocery store. What grocery store you gonna go to first? Because of branding and because of price, it's Walmart. We were just at Walmart. It was so packed that it was zero buggies, and the self checkout line was like in a loop, like you at the fair.
Walmart
waiting in
stressful
line.
to me, man. I've been going to Target lately, man. Walmart just a little too stressful for me, man. It's the holidays, traffic bad. It's a million people in there trying to get stuff for Christmas, and you go over there like, shit, I'm just coming in here for 2 things, and you get over there, that one empty. You go look for the other thing you looking for, that's empty. You like, bro, I ain't. I'm never coming back in here, man.
that's how I be in Walmart, man. It's ridiculous
It's
in
stressful
Walmart.
to me, man. I'm
I
going
don't
to
live
Target.
close to a Target. Well, I would. I go to Publix for like
Y'all talking
fruit
about
and like meat. You feel me? Because like Publix is a better place, and we were saying
There
like,
you go with that Publix meat again, man.
I know
2
homo.
weeks strong, I go to Publix for meat.
He wants some Publix meat. He wants some Publix meat.
I don't want none of that shit. Man. I don't put this on there. And Adam Thielen got a touchdown over there. But last night we was watching the football game. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. Trevor Lawrence is a generational talent.
Yeah, that's a real
Like his
deal.
talent is something I have never seen, I believe. You feel me? Like as far as like all of it. He can sling the ball, put it on a dart, put it on the money. I mean, the first touchdown pass to Rodgers was like 40 yards on the dart. It's literally like he strung it to this man. He can run fast. He faster than everybody when he running.
I just don't like how he don't slide too quick. I don't like that.
Yeah, because he
big.
huge though.
Yeah,
he like 6'6". He might look skinny, but when you
He
6'6",
beat
he's still
everybody.
230.
Next level though, them some grown men coming.
Yeah, he got slide next level now, but in college, he just literally so much better. I mean, to me personally, he might be the best quarterback I ever saw in college. When you look at what
That's
he done
saying a
did,
lot, but it's close,
freshman,
though.
sophomore, junior year, he only lost against LSU, which was like one of the best teams of all time. I mean, you look at the talent they had on the team.
Yeah, one of them.
They had everybody went somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Joe Burrow had the best quarterback season of all time.
All time, I think
all
so.
time.
I think even better than Jameis or Vince Young.
Yes,
I think
like,
so.
This man, he was just greatness. He looked like Trevor Lawrence if Trevor Lawrence had a full year this year and just was dominating every game.
He
So
settled
Joe
in.
Burrow did it last year.
Joe Burrow settled
Every game.
in and he didn't like never look back. It was like one of them things to where you watch him, you like, okay, he had a good week, but then once you see like week 6 or 7, you be like, yo, he's been amazing for like 7 weeks straight. And
Great.
you like, yo, this nigga's different, man.
Different. That's
And
what
then
I'm
after a while, you was like, shit, LSU might take it this year, man.
Oh,
That's what Joe
exactly.
Burrow did, man.
Just
That's
like,
how it was.
just like the Mac Jones this year or whatever. Like, you know, this year, nobody really believed in him, but this year he been playing really good.
Yeah, Mac
I
Jones
ain't
was
watched
good.
that game last night.
I watched that too. I was about to talk
Oh
about
my
them there.
God.
Yeah, he.
Oh my God!
And
And
number
that was my
6
first Bama game watching. I'm like, yo, this white boy, he the truth.
Yeah, he the truth.
He the
I
truth
mean,
for
number
real.
6, no, Najee Harris. Them boys is good. Najee Harris going first round. The receiver going first round,
Yeah.
and Matt Jones going first
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Because he leaving this year. He can leave this year. He a junior.
He been on the team for a while.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
been
feel
there-
like
he been there
too.
for a while.
I ain't understand that he was that good.
Yeah.
He is good.
I really ain't never watched.
How does Bama just
Yeah.
keep throwing these running backs and quarterbacks? Just you get in there, you're gonna be
been there
just
5 years, so-
yeah. But
Najee been there 5 years now?
Yeah, he been there for 5.
Come on, man.
He been there
God
for
damn.
5.
He came in with Cam Akers.
Yeah, I know he been there for a while. He the number one player coming out. You feel me? But he's so big and just dominant now, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me? The whole team is dominant.
Yeah, and he falling face first, so he getting the extra.
Yeah, he like a Derrick Henry or a
He
little
getting
bit
the extra
skinnier
4
Derrick
yards
Henry.
just for falling forward.
I wonder why the Cowboys winning now. Like, why are y'all doing this for? We don't want to win. We want to get a better draft
Y'all
pick.
don't need no quarterback, man.
Man, we need a quarterback.
Y'all
Man.
leaving
It would
all
have
the
been so great
quarterbacks on the
if Trevor
table,
Lawrence
man.
could have came to the Cowboys. I mean, he going to the Jets.
He going to Jets, obviously.
Shit, he
obviously-
gonna stick around if
No.
he got to go to the Jets.
Nah, he going.
The Jets are cleaning house. He going to the Jets. Why wouldn't you go to New York? Like New York?
But think about it, he can be
Taxes.
the
But
man.
you in New York.
Think about
Taxes
it.
though.
He could be the man for the Jets.
I mean, he
Taxes
ever
hell,
the
boy.
big-
I'm saying, yeah,
best.
but being in New York, you're going to be the biggest star in the league.
He's
it's like
6'6"
going
quarterback?
Yeah,
Oh, my
6'6"
God.
quarterback. I
And-
mean, if you play for the
All
Cowboys,
you
it
gotta
couldn't be
do
no
is
better than
All
that.
you got to do is be better than Daniel Jones,
And that's a done deal.
That's all
Colt
you gotta
McCoy
do.
better than Daniel Jones.
and the city is yours.
Colt McCoy, Daniel Jones really lost me the game last week because Wayne
Reggie?
Dobson couldn't get in there. No, you feel me?
That's Reggie, big boy.
Yeah, they ain't want Reggie to do that. I want Reggie to lose because he beat me last week, man. Germ out, he out, man. Fantasy was a good
football.
week last week.
That's why I was
man.
over there looking for the trophy. I was about to show the trophy, man, because
Fantasy was a good
Get
week.
your
That
last
mine's
looks
no more.
off of
All
that.
three of us got knocked out last week, man.
Get your last looks off that trophy, man.
Brad, you coming out this week too, buddy.
Who you playing?
buddy,
Rolling.
roll it.
Okay.
And I
Roller
just-
whipping his ass too.
Yeah.
Roller got some players out there
I
now.
ain't even looked at it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't only reason I looked at because he said something yesterday about it.
Yeah.
Waller had 25 points, but Bates got 12 points. I already got 37 points with only 2 people playing. I was like, can happen like that last week, though. You did.
I'm playing Germany right now.
Yeah.
Didn't even know. Don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
But
Who
consolation
cares?
matchup,
Like, soon
man.
as you
Hey,
lose, it's
hey.
just like anything. I'm out.
Reggie going to the championship. Reggie about to bust Bly ass, man. I thought you gonna get that. I thought you gonna get the dub, Bly. Nah.
How you
Yeah,
figure that?
get blind here and pop me last week. He really big pop me last week.
Yeah, Bly. You gonna stick a
Block
fork.
might come around, though.
Come on home, Bly.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, he didn't even start Corey Davis though.
Oh, damn.
14.1 kids, 75 yards. Damn, Reggie. But anyway, man, back to the fantasy and stuff, saying like I'm passing that stuff, but hey man, for something about fantasy, y'all, that it hurts your feelings when you lose so much, like make football feel different. Cause this is my first time since we've been playing for money to not go to the championship because I'm really that guy in fantasy. But on top of that, like this is my first time not going to the championship, and like it feels different. Like you don't even care about the football right now until the playoffs get here because ain't nothing.
You know, nigga, we been doing it. Jeremy ain't made the playoffs last year.
Oh, y'all been losers. My bad.
Oh, you made the playoffs? You got knocked out the first round?
Yeah.
I get knocked out the first round.
Who knocked you out in the first
You
round?
was last seed last year, ain't you?
Who knocked you out in the first round?
Yeah, he was last season
Yeah,
first.
last
season.
Some guy named Jamar.
Oh, I thought so. I thought I knocked you out. Hey, guess what? So you got beat by the champion. So you got on the road to the
Yeah, it
championship.
ain't nothing to be
Yeah,
ashamed of.
you a name on the board. Like when we went to the championship 2005.
Yeah.
You like peeling it, man. Yeah, you peeling. You pillion.
Yeah, you feel yeah.
Yeah,
You
you the
easy.
first ride. It was an easy win for you.
It ain't nothing to be ashamed of, man.
Yeah, it easy win for you. And we ran right through them. They came to our house, man. Think about it. Batesburg never got like the championship game, not in the championship game, but like the upper state at the home or something. Because we got the best stadium to have it at, right? It's a huge. Think about how packed that game will be.
Legendary.
The Playhouse Mafia is projected to get 150 points, but that's crazy. The playoff
Pit is
league,
legendary.
rolling. But anyway, like they did so crazy, we didn't get no games or whatever. Like, but like anyway, talking about my baseball. But I want to talk about organization, y'all, because like without organization, you can't have organization. Like I have said it before. I have wrote this quote down or whatever in my phone or whatever, just so I can read it. Like organization is mandatory. Without it, you spend more time looking for what you need instead of doing what you need. Cause like for real, like if you don't know where something at, you gotta go find it, and that's taking time away from getting the job done. But I had to get that thing got. But it's so real.
That take time to get to your point. Nigga, when you study, it take a lot of time. Nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Yeah. But like anyway though, like it takes so much time. Cause like that's what I'm saying. Unclutter. This weekend been me uncluttering a lot of stuff. I haven't got all of it done, but I deleted so many pictures in my phone. Like I'm trying to unclutter my stocks or whatever. Like so, like I need to put all my stuff in different sectors. Like get my routine going or whatever, just so I know where I'm supposed to be at this certain time. Not saying I'm gonna always be there at that certain time, but I always need to be knowing what I should be doing if I'm not doing anything. Because like if you're not doing anything, how are you progressing? So if I'm not doing anything, like I say, I give myself like I'm gonna start trying to give myself a break, like a 30-minute, 45-minute break in the middle of the day or whatever. Like just sit back and like not be so focused on what I got to be doing, but then get back to it. Like have sections to stuff in life or whatever. Like
I've been doing that
you
lately.
got to, man, because that's how you get stuff accomplished. Because like if you just see this big task in front of you, instead of like don't think you gotta go from A to Z, just get from A to B. Because like doing this vlog or whatever, I just had to start because once you start doing it, like I like cutting stuff because I want to see how I gonna end. I want to see what I'm gonna do to it. So you just start doing it, and that's all you need to do. Just start. And I was like, create and start. That's what I've been. That's been my motto for this week or whatever. Like create and start.
But you start at the finish.
Yeah.
Cause you can't start until you finish.
Yeah.
It just gotta be like that. You don't just cut down a tree. You gotta look at the tree and like think about cutting
Where
it
I'm
down
gonna cut
first.
it at.
Yeah, like how I'm gonna cut it and where I'm gonna push it down there. You gotta start with the finish and how you gonna do everything and then start.
How
You
it gonna
start
look.
and like
You work your way backwards.
you work your way backwards or
You
whatever.
gotta see it done already.
Exactly.
That's how you can know
You
where to
gotta
start.
see it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, we saw this
real. I
podcast
like that.
before it was all done. Like, think about, we ain't done yet. We ain't even really got started. But like, what we did see before we got all this stuff, like I saw us sitting here talking about what we want to be talking about. Cause
Yeah,
get what?
on mic and
Like I
then
say,
on the app.
We always say instead of like trying to get somebody to feed you, go feed yourself. I want to find a way to be on the podcast because I like podcasts. I listen to them all the time. So like, I want to get on, want to have a conversation. Nobody else asked me to be on their podcast. I can make my own. I build my own podcast. I talk about podcasts every week. Who gonna stop me? Nobody.
Nobody
Why?
can stop you.
Yeah.
It's
Own
mine.
You don't need the handout. You can get advice, but you don't need the handout. You can ask a nigga, hey, I know you doing this. Can you help me out a little bit to show me, how you went about it? Don't go to him and be like, hey, put me on your. No. My status a little too. You know what I mean? You got people that work their way into having something, and you just supposed to get a piece of that just because you DM me or something like that. Like
That is true though. Like you can't just think it's levels to this stuff. But like I say,
most people want to see your progression already before they give you a hand. They want to know that you're serious about it.
2021 though, I want a lot of guests.
that one
Yeah.
thing. I'm about
They
writing
wanna
my
see that
notes.
you're
I
serious about
wrote this in my notes on yesterday. I like 2021. I want to talk to more dope people with dope conversation and ideas.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
want to do
network,
in this
man.
podcast.
Find like-minded people that's ready to put in the work and build something great. Because all you need is people that's ready to put in the work. Like
Yep.
Tyreek I always say, all I need is my 300. It's like that movie 300. All you need was like 300 strong people that's ready to fight to the death, man.
Yep.
300 people that's strong, ready to build something to.
A few good men.
Yep, that's all. You just need a few get me on the right channel, on the right path. Be like, let's do this, and we gonna say right now what we doing right now. We doing this stuff for free. Like I say, Jeremy gotta go to work tonight, but like he care enough to come here and do this stuff. Like I say, the vision we all see. They're like, man, we can like never know where this take us there. Like we could be the people that's like doing this right now for nothing. 2 years later, like we the podcast in South Carolina.
Yeah, we the South Carolina podcast that everybody's talking about. We on the news. We in the newspaper saying it is a podcast like helping people learn how to trade stocks, how to build portfolios in real estate, how to build a business, how to build business credit, just showing people how to build.
Yeah.
And on the journey, we just gonna have people come with us and learn what we learn.
Yeah, because we want to learn from them. Because like it's nothing like iron sharpens iron, metal sharpens metal. Big chest gets big chest.
Exactly like the girl,
Like
the
that.
private sniper that we had been saw on Twitter. We
Yeah.
didn't know she was from South Carolina though.
Yep.
And like when she said she was from South Carolina on the come up series, like
That's
I
crazy.
feel so attached to her now because she's from South Carolina and we from South
You
Carolina.
know what it take to make it out of South Carolina.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
take
you
a
know.
lot of work.
A lot of work.
I'm not saying she made it out of South Carolina, but like she was on the show I've been watching before I know who she was.
Yes.
Right.
And like these people like Mark and Jolene.
Jolene, like there's some people I look up to that I don't even know. You know, like some people that I don't see like Mark Monroe. Like this guy is like a sensei. He like the person that's over everything, like just over
like his
everybody.
teaching.
Yeah, he do a great job with it. They do a great job because they showed.
Yeah, I like Jolene Wealth Rituals.
Yeah, I like all this stuff. And like people, like I say, like you ain't gonna always find the people that attract you around you. So like YouTube is where you can go search this
Social
stuff out.
media has changed the game. You can be with somebody that you never met and you know them like you have saw them your whole life because you can watch their video constantly. I watch Les Brown and Eric Thomas, Jim Rohn motivation video constantly. It's not the same video, but some of the same video constantly. Like,
And
'cause
speaking
all
of,
of them good.
And speaking of knowing where you got to know where it finish at to know where to start. You could watch those videos of that person or those people and know that eventually one day you're gonna be able to rub shoulders with them people.
Exactly.
You can look at their video and be like, okay, that's where I want to be, but I got to start here to be able to get there.
Exactly.
That's a callback for that.
I listen to them all the time, and I learn something different from 'em every time. It motivates me in a different way to hit some nerve in my head every time, because I know the greatness is inside me. All I gotta do is just put in the work.
Yep.
Anybody, greatness is inside you. You just gotta put in the work.
Yep.
So put in the work, because you know what? Oh shit.
Put that work in.
Soundboard,
I
man.
know soundboard nigga.
Because 2021.
Where the money reside? Where the
That's
money
me,
reside?
man. That's where it go reside at, man. With your boy,
With
man.
me.
Where the money reside? Where the
With
money
me.
reside?
Nobody ain't ever gonna be.
Maybe bar $20 to the mall.
They ain't gonna never be that for me, you did, because I'm where the money resides, man. Shout out to him, man. Get to the Navy Black moment of the week. And the Navy Black person of the week goes to Darrell. Dude that came out with that.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside?
That really been booming this week. I saw his video had 3.2 million views on Twitter. The video got took down for some reason. I guess something going on behind the scenes that we don't know nothing
No, the
about.
beat.
Oh, the beat.
Probably the beat, because that's somebody beat.
But still, you can play a beat, ain't it?
I ain't know.
It depends on how big, because sometimes you could play the beat, and if the person that own the beat see it get real big, he gonna want his money off of it. He gonna tell you to take it down.
Yep.
Yeah, niggas be hating like that.
I mean, we'll cut you a little 10%. You ain't twin like, nah, man, we gotta get our money off that.
That's my beat. I want 60%.
You know that he ain't twin beat, right?
Real?
Yeah, take it like a
I
shot.
think that's
shaker.
Lil
Take it
Jon
like a-
beat, ain't
no,
it?
let's take it like a shot shaker. But it
Yeah,
might be
but
Lil
Lil
Jon.
Jon made the beat.
Yeah. Yeah, but say for a 25 or
Oh,
20.
yeah, you can't play with
what
Lil
will
Jon,
you do
man.
for a 20?
Lil
Yeah,
Jon,
thank
Lil
you,
Jon
man.
got big money, man.
Hey.
That man got all his business.
Where the
in
money
order.
reside? Where the money reside? But yeah, he trademarked it. He got the website. I know somebody bought the website and like transferred it to him or whatever.
Yeah.
He's selling clothes, they selling that, and that's what we say about our site. We gotta get a viral hit, something viral to get people to our site. We gotta drive traffic to your site, and that's how you.
We
get
got to
money.
have a site.
Yeah, we gotta have a site, and it's in the process. Like it's just like so much going on, and that's why we say you can't have a job when you try to build your dreams. You need money, but you can't have a job because you ain't got enough time in the day. Like Devin was saying, if you working 8 hours a day, which I'm working more than that every
You
day.
need to be sleeping
I'm
at
doing
7,
8
8 to
hours.
be
10
productive.
regardless.
Yeah, I'm doing
And
10.
with this week being the week before Christmas, I was at 26 hours by Wednesday morning. 2
Not
days.
me, I be in and out.
2 days, boy. That's slavery for real.
He's slaving for
Y'all
these
want to see
watts.
my lashes on my
These
back?
watts.
You said it was 25 hours in 2 days.
I worked 26 hours in 2 days. Yeah.
I want.
Damn, son.
Y'all want to see my lashes on my back?
Boy, that's tough right there, boy. But shout out to the real player song. What are you saying about him back in the day?
Where the money reside? Where the money reside?
What would they be saying about him early days?
What's the matter with you, boy?
But like we ain't about that in this life though. You feel me? Like I look at him as just a person, just a great person. Some people gonna look at it like I don't want to see that trying to film a man as black men. He just a black man that's gay. He funny as hell.
Yeah.
We can see him in so many people from our hometown. Cause there's so many of them, just like we were saying. Like they could have had a podcast or just being on YouTube, promoting themselves because they're characters and they're funny
Personality
people.
sells.
Like they hate
Personality sells.
when people say this, but gay people are funny because it's not normal to see a man acting like a woman. That it's funny.
Yeah, how dude was dressed and walking and stuff. That's funny.
That's funny.
Like, it's hilarious. Like, no disrespect to him. It's just funny. Cause that's him. I believe that's him.
And they take it to the fullest extent.
Exactly.
They
You
be
see-
very flamboyant, man.
Cause you see how his pants was jacked up.
Yeah,
Like,
like, see,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna laugh just off of that alone.
That's what I'm saying. He more flamboyant than a woman. How he walking
Yeah.
and stuff, and then how he talking and stuff. Like, oh, they like
They got that New Orleans accent too.
Hey, he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, you
they,
said.
they say he sound like the dude from the Hippie Hot, the big nose dude. Yeah,
Humpty Dumpty.
yeah, Humpty Duck. He say he sound like Humpty
Yeah.
Duck. The hype
No, he sound like he from New Orleans.
stuffed up nose and stuff.
He sound just like he from New Orleans. Like he sound like a New
My
Orleans
name is
gay person.
Humpty.
My name is Humpty. Humpty.
But like that was tight. I just love that from anybody. Cause I love seeing people cause like this man was at 31 at one point in time yesterday. Then it was at 43 later on that day. It's like it's just tight. 1,000. Yeah, it's just tight.
Running. He
It's
running
just
like
tight to see
Bitcoin.
people like faster than
Man, I was on
Bitcoin.
his page, man, looking at his retweets.
my
I was
God.
in like some comments or whatever, and I saw like a dude with an OnlyFans. I thought it was a what? Man, come on, man, keep that out of here, man. I just saw like the top half of the picture, it's like chest. I ain't click on the picture because I ain't want to see what was under that picture.
Hold on,
I
bring
got
it-
off of that.
Bring it back a little bit. Retell the story, cause I ain't hear the first part.
I was
All
on-
heard was
I was on his
I
page.
seen a dude with an OnlyFans. Keep
Yeah, I was
going.
on his page on the tweet.
You
and I
was on
in
the real page.
Yeah, and I was looking
okay.
in the comments or whatever. It was a dude in the comment with a picture like talking about his OnlyFans. Like you could see just the top half with his shirt off or whatever, like oiled up.
See,
And I was like,
that's what you.
Hey,
that's what you get when you start looking for shit.
What you see some of these videos on Twitter or whatever, like in the comment, they be like, so say a girl say some boobies or something in the comments or whatever. Then you,
Need to be sucked on.
yeah, but you see like a picture of some boobies or whatever. Then you see go in the comments, you see boobies and stuff. Like boobies there or something. Then somebody end up with they fucking hard ass.
Come
meat.
on,
Come
man. Just ruin the whole experience,
I-
man. Like
now I
take
got-
that shit somewhere else, man.
Now I got
Horny
I
and
gotta
stuff,
go
man.
now, man.
Like Denzel say on the Malcolm X movie, that boy thirsty.
I heard they call him
boy
Sweet
needs some
Dick
water.
Willie, man. Y'all boys is wild.
Get that back a glass of water, man.
Y'all boys be in there.
Thursday.
I've been in there, bro, man. Come on, man. Nobody want to see that, man. Keep that in the DMs, man.
Oh,
Keep that to the girl. You know they be seeing the dick picture of the DM, the girls and stuff. Like,
Yep.
who do this type of stuff?
Like I said, I watch
Well, who are the men that do that?
It's some weirdos.
It was
It's
this
weird.
page. It was this page called Naked Bakers. They got Patreon. But I was on their
Oh, yeah,
Twitter
I saw
page.
they,
But
page
anyway,
before.
on one of their videos I was watching, they said like on one of their videos they was like I was watching.
Yeah, he been watching a lot of them videos. Naked Bakers.
It was on Twitter. It was on Twitter. Like you just go to their media or whatever. But they was like, send us your dick pics and we'll rate them live and stuff. Like what the fuck? Who's doing this stuff?
People would pay to see their dick rated on live just to say a girl saw my dick and she said something about it. Like, this girl was talking about my dick. She was talking about my dick.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna touch it or nothing. But she talking about
Like people that buy OnlyFans, like I can understand somebody buying an OnlyFans just to see a woman, because people mostly gonna buy OnlyFans of women they probably know,
Yeah.
but they can't fuck, you know,
Yeah.
So they gonna be like, I just look at a nigga. Then, goddamn,
Yeah, I can't have her. She won't give me none. So she let me see her twerk.
I had never bought an OnlyFans.
Cause like dude, be like shit. She probably that pussy on OnlyFans. I see that pussy right there anyway. That
Yeah,
pussy ain't
that
shit.
pussy ain't shit. I'm halfway there. Like we always say, if you see a girl naked, you 50% there. You feel me? What's next? Only thing you could do is like penetration. You could soak. Like they say, I watched the show with them. They were like talking about a dude was talking about like BYU because like they can't have sex there or something like that. Dude soak in girls, which like they just stick their dick in girls and they just sit there. They don't like thrust or nothing. They just sit in there and they can be considered
What
not
the fuck
fucking.
is
They can soaking, yeah, exactly. They was the same way. They was like they call it soaking. They just like. They're like that hobby broke up, but goddamn, like you ain't fucking because like you only got really one pump.
Right.
And when you stick your dick in,
Niggas just
and you
soaking
just
out here,
soaking
boy.
there, like You don't nothing like that. You just sit up in there like whatever.
What the fuck,
That's so weird, right? Like
that's waste of
why
time.
are people living like that? Why are y'all letting these antiquated like rules and laws dictate y'all life in that way?
That's crazy.
Man, put your
Why?
dick up, man.
Yeah, put your dick
Stop
up, man.
with all that
Put it
freaky
in
shit,
or put
man.
it up.
Yeah, put it in or put it
Stop
up, man.
all that freaky shit, man.
Soak it, dog.
Soak it.
Like it's different
Well,
terms.
if you don't take your dick out of there
I saw
and put
some-
your damn drawers back on,
Some
man.
IG might have died dog,
Come
off
on,
of bot
man.
surgery or whatever.
I don't
man.
like
You saw
that freaky shit. Nah, what happened?
IG might have died off of bot surgery. She was like 30 years old. I can't remember her name or whatever, but like
I mean,
that's gotta be crazy,
I
right?
figured it'll happen
Yeah.
eventually, man.
In
I
Colombia,
mean,
she had went to Colombia. They was calling her the Mexican Kim Kardashian. I just had saw this on the internet, you know, just being on YouTube.
you can make a
watching
lot of
videos.
money off of posting pics on
Yeah,
IG.
that's what she was
and
doing.
If you bad like that, I mean, you'll go get the surgery,
I was
and
saying
before
that.
you know it, you dead, man.
Women use your body or whatever your asset is to
should.
make money. I don't understand why women don't do it more. Like if you feel like you got a body that men gonna want to look at for OnlyFans and you're confident enough to do that and not worry about it,
Yeah.
What they
then
got
why
on
not
her
do
say?
it?
Sex
Look at
gonna
Cam
always
Newton, man.
sell, man. Sex is the oldest business in the world, man. Sex gonna always sell. If you feel like you bad, or even if you don't, just put your body out there, make you some money, and then go get bad.
Just do
and
it,
then
man.
just keep doing it over and over and over again.
But I say don't keep getting surgery.
It's gonna be a horny ass nigga out here for every titty that you want to pull out.
Just like that TV series on HBO, Euphoria, when that like kind of like big girl was on there, and she started doing like the like, the Skyping and webcam stuff, and like the dude who like actually paying
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
Whatever, you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Because people don't care. Men like women.
Yeah.
Skinny, fat, tall, short.
Like I say, if you're a man, you like women, you like boobies. You just like boobies. Like if you like women, you like women. But like I said, like, it's different sizes for different scrolls for different folks. But like I said, I watched Euphoria too, and like I said, all these people, she was on there getting it in, getting paid. And like I say, OnlyFans is a venue that
Very much.
I think a lot of women. If I was a woman, if I feel like confident enough to do it, I'd definitely be trying to make some type of pay. But I seen this 18-year-old girl, Carlos Miller had retweeted. That's how I started knowing who she was. But she had some big knock. She was pretty, boy. But like she 18 years old, or what I like Carlos Miller retweeted 18-year-old because I had went to her page or whatever. But like she got an OnlyFans.
Y'all boys some investigators on y'all phone.
Yes, you gotta actually like
y'all boys be
Cause
working.
research, man.
We about to
research
try
stuff like
to
that.
make it sound right. but
Yeah,
it
no,
ain't.
we research everything.
You hear him, though?
We do. We might research something like that on Twitter, but we do the same type of research into the stock market, into real estate.
Yeah, but I'm saying though,
Like, we
that's
just
how
go to
y'all.
anything.
But on Twitter though, that's how y'all be running in the ditch, man.
Nah, yeah, I know, right? That could be a bad thing. It pros and cons of that research now.
Yeah,
Cause you know it's gonna be a female on Twitter that's gonna be naked, and it's gonna be a nigga that's like, shit, she want to show that ass?
I'm gonna show
I'ma
this.
show this dick, man.
show this
Like,
meat.
it's always gonna be one. That's why I don't want to see the comments. Now, if it's a titty thread, I might scroll through it and see like maybe the first 4 or 5, but I ain't gonna get too deep in there because it's a dick in there somewhere. It got to
And
be.
I don't want to see that dick, man. Like I'm good with ever seeing somebody else's dick,
Yeah,
but I mean
don't wanna
besides
see that
porn, you
dick,
feel me? That sounds like a little homo right there, boy.
You want to see some dick and porn?
I don't want to see that dick, man. What's wrong with this man? Y'all boy crazy.
Shit.
Well, he been doing this last week. We don't know. He been hanging out.
Man, crazy.
He been writing our cuz while he been
But
locked
tell
down.
me y'all answer to this though. I seen a clip go viral on Twitter of a chick saying that she was going out on her first date with a dude. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. And said she was running kind of late and she had to get her daughter something to eat. So they went by McDonald's. She ordered the food for her daughter and the dude ain't offered to pay for it. So she knew right then and there he wasn't gonna never get no pussy.
You know what? Get away from that woman.
What a money reside.
'Cause that woman ain't where the money
Right then
resides.
and there.
She's not.
Right
why
then and
why
there.
I gotta take care of your kid already?
For real
I don't
though,
know
like,
nothing
So
about
when
you.
he got to she said when they got to the window, he looked at her like with his hand out looking for the money. And she was like, I knew right then and there I'd never give him no
See,
pussy.
that bullshit right there. I wouldn't even want to be in that situation.
Yeah, that's-
Because I don't even want to be in the driver's seat because at that moment when you're in the driver's seat, they expect you to be paying for the food because you're in the driver's seat, even if you just picked it up on the side of the road.
Yeah, but we gonna take it all the way to no pussy though. We gonna take it all the way to no pussy.
No pussy because I don't want to pay
Because
for your kid.
you running
Happy
late
meal.
and you got a meal for your daughter and I'm just supposed to be like, oh, don't worry about it, I got it.
I
It's
got
the first
$5.
date.
Ain't it?
I'm already paying for you on the first date. I ain't even met your child. Most likely, it's the first date.
That's wild to me. 'Cause on the first date, why would I even be thinking about? Cause I feel like that's disrespectful for me. To be like, I'm gonna pay for your kid. I had never even met your kid. Maybe I could bring your kid some candy or something. But like you already think I'm supposed to pay for your kid?
Happy Meal?
Yeah, Happy Meal. Shit.
Being around your kid don't make me happy right now.
I know.
I just wish that I was driving and she would have said it out loud, like, "Oh yeah, he ain't getting no pussy because you're not getting your meal." I'm pulling off and I'm going back home. Your daughter gonna have to eat whatever you got at the house, man.
You get the step.
I'm taking you back home.
Part of that little package deal they be trying to.
But it's nothing wrong with the package deal. But what's wrong with it is a person expecting you to do for their seed.
Yeah.
Like I say, whatever.
We gotta have a conversation.
I'm in the
too.
situation now. Whatever I do for
you can't just spring that on.
We gotta have a conversation. You can't hold me accountable for the package deal and we ain't had the conversation about it. Like you gotta be like, hey, I got this child. This is what I'm looking for with the person that's gonna be with me. Then I can be like, all right, I can handle it.
Yeah,
or
the person,
or I
you ready for
can't.
that.
Whether I can handle it or I can't. But you can't just be like, oh, well, he with me and he got to take this. He got to buy this meal for my daughter. Like, nigga, no, I don't. I have to want to do it. If I want to do it, then I do it.
But I was saying, if you're gonna be with a woman with kids, obviously you're gonna have to be with the package deal. Cause like, there's no way you can even go to that situation and be like, I don't want to be with the kid, but I want to be with the woman. No, you can't. It's never gonna work. You're never gonna be happy with that situation there because like the kid gonna always be there. Like, what person out here trying to coach their woman like get rid? It's some people out here like that though, like call the coach, get rid of the kid, man. Send the kid over there. Like that's so crazy though to me. Like that.
Cause like if a person trying to coach you to get the kid away, what they'll do with y'all kids?
Exactly. You feel me? Like, cause I think like if your kid make you happy and they trying to tell you to, man, get rid of your kid cause I make you happy too, but get rid of your kid cause. But no, your kid make you happy too. So once your kid go, you gonna be unhappy. They gonna be loss of happiness. So now you gonna be happy on unhappy on two different sides. Cause like shit, when like you get into it with a person or whatever, like okay, I'm happy, and I ain't got my kid here either. And fuck you. Like, you know, it's supposed to, like, for real, that's how life gonna be.
And it's supposed to be a warm up process too. Cause if you dealing with a dude that ain't got no kids, he gonna have to warm up to okay, it's a kid around now.
Yeah.
You ain't even giving me a chance to warm up to it. You like, oh, you ain't get the Happy Meal. Fuck it, you ain't getting no ass.
You ain't getting no ass. You would never get nothing from me because like
I ain't got no kids, man. I don't know how this works like that.
You feel me? Like that's so real though. Especially help me, nigga. Especially with people with no kids, like you say. So if you tell me to go to the drive-thru to get your kids something to eat, I'm definitely waiting for you to buy it because like, I don't got no kids, so I don't have to pay for nobody besides myself. So why would you even think about that?
My whole life is changing right in front of my eyes at the drive-thru, dog. You can't just be like, oh
like,
shit.
I have literally never paid for food for somebody else's kid.
Just my food.
Not one time in my life.
That's it. Just my food.
Yeah.
When I go through the drive-thru, I pay for my food.
Like nieces, nephews, nothing like that.
No, I'm saying like somebody like a girl that smashed.
You never really been. Well, you never really been that close. Personified with a person with a kid. So
oh
I ain't
yeah,
never
I mean,
been that close with
somebody
somebody's kid.
Nieces and nephews.
Yeah, it is. That's different though. That's family. Or
that's full blown blood family.
Yeah, I'm talking about another girl kid because I have smashed girls with kids before. I never had no relationship with a kid though. Ain't no damn stepdaddy. Get your little nugget head out of here, boy. I'm trying to smash your mama, boy.
And if it's the first,
hey, you're like Corey, so you come with that goddamn. Hey, what's up, little boy? Hey, I'm gonna go to the room with your boy, boy. Hey, little boy, I see you later.
And if it's the first date, I probably ain't hit yet. And you making me responsible to buy your kids?
Yeah, I'm saying that's craziness. Like that's
I know.
Craziness.
I can't even.
That's tough, man.
Soak. And I gotta buy your kids some soda.
Yeah. I can't even soak. I can't buy.
I gotta buy little kids a soda.
Just a soak. So think about what you got. Think about what you got to buy the Pope, boy. If you got to buy soda and soap, what you got to buy the Pope.
Some 9 ladies got that. It's like
way more than that, nigga. You got to buy the Christmas gift, nigga.
Yeah, you got to buy a bunk bed.
I know a bunk bed.
You got to buy a bunk bed.
Right, another kid that got that.
You got to furnish the room. We got to. Hey, I saw this little boy. His name was Prince. His room, y'all, was. When I say the room was so damn nice, he had like a bunk bed, but under his bed, he just the bunk was at the top, and under his bed he had a sofa. This little boy.
Oh, Swag got Mariah room like that.
Like 5-6 years old. Like, it was so damn. Like,
that's the same one with the he had the what's that? A Switch, a Nintendo Switch, like
with
the 2 Switch.
Damn right. That's exactly what
that
shit was so nice.
Hard.
Oh my god,
that shit was hard.
Oh, that shit was
Turn
hard.
that man TV into a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, games all at the bottom.
Like split in half.
Yeah,
no, it's the
but like, and then little man, hey, in front, I know, in front of the sofa, little man had a table, then had a table to come up. It was a very nice room. Like I say, man, I'm telling y'all.
But
I
yeah,
want
Mariah
space,
room
man.
like that. She got the bunk bed that's up high with the
Yeah,
sofa
sofa
up
up,
under.
that's how it's supposed to be for
That's
a kid.
hard. Shout out
Hard
to
as
Swag,
hell.
man.
Swag, man. We'll see you today, maybe later on. Shout out to my boy, man. He been traveling up and down this road, man.
Working.
Serving this yay. It's like, oh,
Work.
bullshit.
Yeah.
White people, leave us the fuck alone.
White people, man.
Big Swag. If you
But what you
nasty.
said you had to talk about, big boy?
Oh yeah, I want to talk about our number one goal for this year before we get out of here. Cause this is the last podcast of the year. It's crazy. Like you say,
Before you talk about that, big boy, let's I want to say Canelo quit fighting these Callum Smith.
Oh,
these
Canelo
Philly.
is a
my
weak and soft nigga,
God.
dog.
Don't run from Charlo. Don't
I ain't
run
like
from
that
Andrade. Come on. Canelo was just busting on him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
ain't
wasn't
like
scared
that
at all.
shit.
At all.
He wasn't
He
scared
already
at all.
knew.
Yeah, he just I'm talking about unloading on, just throwing.
This man was like 6'4".
Yeah, he was scared.
He was fighting. Canelo was fighting the fight however he wanted to fight it, man.
This joint was
And that's some bullshit.
yeah. DK Metcalf loading.
That's
But
some bullshit,
Bullshit. That one say I listened to a video.
You
today or
put
whatever.
yourself in a position to where you could just take the fight how you
Oh,
want
we
to
know
take it.
rapper, the Native Black Person of the Week, the real congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Man. Hey, shout out to you, man. I don't volley by Shout out to him for being ready
What's
for his
Canelo
moment.
weight class?
168, 160, 175. He fight all these weight. He fight every weight class to avoid the black people that could really. Cause I say Canelo struggles with speed, hand speed, and
He's
foot
definitely
speed.
slow.
Yeah, like he struggles with that. So he like to fight bigger people because they don't got the speed. But what happens when he fight these black dudes, they got the foot speed. They better athletes than him.
He
And
would not
Canelo's
fight
scared of
nobody
that.
young and athletic and black.
He won't. Like I said, only person he fought that day.
That fight was
they
pitiful,
said
man.
he was gonna beat. He was a bigger man than Flo. He gonna beat Flo. Before beat him or that, like he wasn't old enough. So it's like at the end of the day, his excuse fans don't give him all the excuses. So like I just want him to fight Charlo, fight Andre,
Fight somebody. That's gonna be the aggressor because he was just the aggressor last night and he just threw whatever he
Somebody
wanted to
can
throw.
fight back.
He's trying to be the
Yeah.
one. He's trying to be the one seed, they undisputed champion. But they Benavidez is the number one mandatory. But they trying to get him. They trying to move him, and they gave Canelo the belt to make him the number 2, the mandatory. So Canelo got to fight Benavidez. They trying to do that. That's what I'm saying. These sanctioned bodies in boxing or whatever, man, it's ridiculous. But like I just had to talk about that for a second.
Save a life.
They just put him in a position where he can win. He fight against the worst competition that has got the most acclaim.
Your claim, like I say, they fight on these like Callum Smith. He dominant in England because he fight on these tomato cans over there. He the man. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's another level to this. It's like
Russell
I
about to
say,
take it to the
Russell
crib.
Wilson still doing it.
I'm about to
they
say.
been running for a long time, right?
Ain't it? I'm about to take it to
Nah,
the crib.
he ain't about to do all that. Nah.
Bro, they're turning Lamar Jackson out here.
This
boy.
ain't the same
Goddamn,
Russ
man.
from back then. Nah.
Don't give it to Derrick.
He'll get loose, but
safety,
Ooh, god damn, that's the big boy.
big boy. But
Fell on him too.
anyway, that's what I say. What? So what?
Yeah,
So what?
Canelo
But what's
fight
your
somebody
number one
that's
goal? What's your
Canelo
number
fight
one
somebody short.
for
Mexican?
me, it's ownership. For me, I'm trying to dial it down to what I want to own this year. I want to own something to the point to where, like, shout out to Bit, I could just be like, hey man, I work for me, man.
Yep.
I make it happen for myself. So I need to figure out something that I want to own, and I need to put my best foot forward with it. I kind of got my mind made on it, but being that I'm still in the process of it, I ain't gonna put it in stone because, you know, I get distracted real easy. I'll still be moving forward, but I get distracted in my moving forward.
Yeah.
What's yours, Bit?
Shit, I was gonna let Jeremy go first, but I'm gonna go this time, and let Jeremy go after me, or people go. But anyway, my thing this year, what my number one goal is to be more creative and execute more. I just want to. I feel like my year has been on a good trajectory. I want to just continue this way even more. I just want to go even harder because, like, I'm telling you, I just go back to a year ago. I never would expect to be in this predicament I'm in right now. So next year, I'm expecting to have me a Model 8, a Tesla. I'm expecting me anytime to have a Tesla next year. So that's my goal. So like, that's what I'm saying. That's where you start at. So let's see where I can go.
It's a lot on my side, but what's up with you, John?
Hey, mine pretty much, similar to yours, like just trying to gain that whole ownership, man, and be in a position where I ain't got to work for nobody but myself. You feel me? Well, myself and my kids. You feel me? But yeah, that's the main objective, man. Just to get out these people clock. Like,
man.
get on my
It's
own
tough.
clock type
It's
shit.
crazy.
Don't sell your time.
I was looking at something. They said like bisexual boys are
Whoa,
getting paid.
whoa,
What?
Bring it.
But I was looking at something.
I
They
know,
covered
like,
it, whatever, like,
what?
So I'm finna make a joke or whatever. You can be a porn star. They say bisexual, you get paid the most.
Well, we definitely can't go that route.
Oh, we definitely not going that route.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit,
man. Hey, trying to, just trying to gain more capital and shit, man.
Damn
just
right.
trying to, like I said, put myself in a position where I ain't got to work for nobody but myself and my kids.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Cause like for Christmas this year, all my family going to my mama's house. I worked the day before and the day after.
So guess
Guess
what you
who's
gotta do?
SOL?
And guess who don't care? Your employer.
At all.
To the leaf.
Coming in, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not.
They gonna call you like probably 2 hours after your shift started. Like, yeah, I know you supposed to.
It's not that you coming in like you gonna be here or you gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, you still coming, right?
You'll be in big trouble.
Nah, I ain't coming. I mean, what do you mean?
So that's not okay.
That's when the problems start.
It's not okay for you not to show up. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Like we need you here. You sign on the dotted line to be our slave.
Yeah.
Like you're not a slave because you came to be a slave.
Yeah.
And not saying you are a slave because you are a well-paid
I feel that way.
employee. You're an employee, and that's nothing wrong with being an employee. Cause like I tell everybody, like if I have to be back as an employee again, I will be because I will continue to stack this cash. Because one thing I won't be.
I won't be settled as an employee. Though.
Yeah, you are
I'm never
employee.
gonna settle being an employee.
You an employee with a direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. You better be like I say. You can be. I'm an unemployed without a direction. You should always have direction.
I
You
feel
should always have
like
somewhere
Chris
to go.
Johnson say, unemployable, man. I'm employed right now, but once I'm not employed, I'm not gonna ever think about being employable because I do what I gotta do to make this money besides that gay shit now. But my top goal is, like I said, to be at my job. But how I'm gonna get to that point is by putting in massive action because massive action produces massive results.
Yep.
And you gotta just put in the work and it be on the journey of growing. Like a perfect analogy I was thinking of earlier. Like I was taking the screws off the washing machine in the fucking dryer or whatever. And like one of them was hard, it wouldn't come out, but I had took the first one off. I was like, if I know I can take the first one off, now I know I can get the second one off. I'm just turning, it don't want to take it off. So I stepped back and took a break and I came back to it about a minute later. Now it came out easy. And that's what it is. Like you could be right there on the tip of like getting out. You gotta keep going though. Yeah. That's just a perfect analogy of what life is, dog. You could just be right there on the doorstep, like I'm turning hard, and I go back there and just turn it easy and it come right out. That's all I needed to do at the time because I had already put in the hard work. Right. Just like the story, what it is. I think Les Brown said it on one of his videos, like a bamboo tree. Like it take like 5 years for it to come out the ground, and once it come out the ground, it take about 5 months, I believe, to grow 90 feet. And he was like, did the tree take 5 years to grow or 5 months to grow? You feel me? It took 5 years to grow because if he wouldn't have been watering the seed, having the sun shining on it, and doing it for the 5 years, it wouldn't have came up 5 months and 90 feet. You did? So it's all about the journey because you can be working a long time to reach your dream. KFC owner didn't become that owner till 67, but he probably had that dream and the idea since he was 20. Right. You feel me?
We doing this right now. Nobody is, quote unquote, say like nobody's paying attention to this right now. But think about it, you never know. Everybody could be paying attention to this in a year from now. Like we could be sitting here telling this story tonight. We can have people in here like we got different equipment. Like matter of fact, we got our own place. Man, we could be recording this, but we know we're recording to people that's like we recording to a massive audience. And like a massive audience to us is just Soccer Line repping for us. Right. Like we just Soccer Line podcast. That's what I ascribe to be. That's what
right now, that's where my goal is at, to be the podcast, because I don't know no other South Carolina podcast that's like a base South Carolina podcast that we could actually like get people on. And that's why I say we need to network, because we need to get people on the podcast that's like bigger than us, because like our minds and our mindsets are bigger than what we are and where we are. We need to talk to people that's in different locations and network, because if we talk to anybody, they gonna look at us like these boys had their head on straight and they got stuff going on. They ain't just talking. We ain't just people out here saying what we gonna do. We actually doing it.
At least trying.
Being a doer, you did.
And we dreaming, believing, inspired. You know that's my.
Y'all get y'all social media for the last time this year. Maybe we come out with the episode next week. Maybe it be a mashup episode or our best moments or just some learning moments on the podcast. That what good conversation. You did. But y'all get y'all social media. You can find me at The Money Quarterback, The Money QB on Twitter and the Instagrams. Navy Black Podcast on YouTube, Navy Black Pod on Twitter and IG, Facebook, Navy Black. Might be back on that 2021. You never know, man, because 2021, I'm fucking up.
2021, what? We gonna do what? But yeah, man, my socials, you can follow me at Y20 because on Twitter and Instagram. I ain't been doing that much on the socials, but I mean, I've been posting a little video. I send Devin the email. I mean, the email so he can be able to just post when he wants to.
Devin said there's a video last week to put it on IG. He could have put it on the IG, but he ain't on the IG issue. See, he don't want to put no work in. You feel me? But we gonna be here on the Navy Black Podcast.
Funny part about it
2021.
is they don't tell you what you need to know
That's
until
what I'm
they
saying.
tell you that you don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to email.
They
That's why I
don't
say you
tell
need to
you
email.
what you need to
He
know
made the
until they
IG.
tell you that you don't know.
He made the IG.
I did not make the IG.
I made IG.
Oh yeah.
But like, anyway, but what I was about to say. Follow me on Watch Twin because and all that stuff. I already told you that. I'm on Snapchat, you know, her Sunday guy. I be thinking about like sometimes documenting some of the stuff I be doing like at the crib, like the market. Like I said, like I can show people. Like we was talking about the stock twins page, what I was saying. Like I can show people. I wanna be able to show people how to turn $1 to $1.50. Like I think a lot of people could learn to do that.
That's
and
some
I think
good content.
that's what I'm saying. I think people would. I think it would be exciting for people to do that because like if you're gonna see the damn convenience store and buy 10 lottery tickets for $100, why not find another way to spend $100 and maybe like you can turn it to $150. You just hoping that you can turn that $100 you spending the scratch outs to whatever it's gonna turn it to.
Exactly.
So I think that's a better bet. And like I say, it's easy to scratch off a lottery ticket. It's hard to learn about this stuff. But it ain't even hard to learn. It's hard to
It'll
start.
pay off at the end though. It's hard to start because once you get into it and it's just money, you want money anyway. So it's gonna be easy to look at charts and graphs and money.
Yep.
Going up. It's easy to look at your number go up. It's your money.
Exactly.
Follow me on Twitter and IG at DevinDon'tCare_. Follow me on Snap at OTG_93. We ain't gonna see y'all before Christmas, so Merry Christmas. That's White Jesus' birthday. Germ, what's up?
YG.
Twitter at D Jeremy again. Snap Jeremy _again and IG Jeremy.again.
And all four of us, I think if you really want to look at some love and hip hop Twitter drama, follow him. Because
Follow
like I say,
Jeremy at D
sometimes-
Jeremy Gang.
To this day.
To this day.
I don't be on that
Because
like that.
you can learn so much from it. Because like he literally said 10 hours ago. He's not this was not 10 hours ago, but that day he said, "Oh, the rant is over."
rant is over.
10 hours ago, he was ranting again. Like that's what I'm saying. So like, what kind of content can you get like that off to Twitter? On like, cause like, guess what? We don't film. I just gonna put it on TV. So like,
Cause I'm gonna tell you how it went. He probably was ranting, and then he was like, "All right, cool, I'm straight now. I done got it all out." And then he was sitting there scrolling on his phone, like, "Man, you know what, man?"
I ain't done yet. I ain't done
Exactly
yet.
how it went.
He must be talking about his fucking dreads. I was saying, we ain't done yet. You must be talking about Jeremy fucking dreads. Cause them bitches was not
Go to
done.
the what page?
Go to the We Are Dread Squad
No,
YouTube
I think that was
page.
Coastal Boss 12 page. No, that was We Are Dread Squad page.
That
You
Guala.
can watch the Guala music in studio performance. That was our camera guy. On the video, I cut him into a part. He had the littlest, shortest hair. He was already going bald, y'all.
Compared to y'all hair, I mean, y'all.
My hair was
now,
short.
Then to now, I mean, y'all shit was short.
Yeah,
too.
but listen to
Like,
this. Matter of fact, since you talking about his head, his hair, whatever.
Yeah,
Hey, shout out to his pictures with his kid. They were very nice pictures. Jughead Jeremy. Jughead Jeremy.
take his
Jughead.
I know y'all ain't talking about
Jughead. Jughead Jeremy.
Y'all
Jughead
dread saved
Hey,
y'all.
I see people. I had some on Snapchat. I see people like, look at old Jughead Jeremy. I like Jughead Jeremy over there, boy. That boy got a Jughead. That head be bald. That head like his motherfucker 2X, boy. That head was a 2X.
I got a big head. I know that.
Okay, I know. Nigga be saying, I got a big head. Okay. Yeah.
But this is the Navy Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next year. And next episode. Yeah, it is. Hey,
Merry Christmas.
hey, hey, hey.
Happy New Year.
Happy birthday,
Man,
White Jesus.
happy Kwanzaa.
Filthy animals.